weekend today?
Yeah, I had a snow day again, but my mom just told me to go to school.
Okay, so you went to
I was
school.
forced to go to school,
You were
Michael.
forced. How many people were in your class?
13.
14, did you say?
13.
13.
Wait, no,
That's a
12.
pretty, that's, okay, so is that about half your class?
Yeah, there's like 29 people in our class.
Okay, so a little bit under. Well, good for you for going. And did you actually have a good day at school today?
Yeah.
It
We
was
had a snow
doable.
day.
It was doable. Awesome. Okay, so I was going to say, let us sort of pick up where we left off before Christmas, and um, tell me a little bit about your Christmas. You got the basketball, and from what I gathered, your mom said that, and Braylon were telling me you guys had lots of family come to visit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and lots of yummy food.
Yes.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. All right, so I'm going to write today's date down here. We have January the 7th of 2026. So tell me a little bit about what you've been doing in your piano since I last saw you before Christmas.
Well, I did manage to figure out the rest of March of the English Guard.
Okay.
And for my Christmas concert,
Yes.
my grandparents.
Excellent.
And I did the Little Drummer Boy too, but I haven't even practiced We Free Kings of Orient are, or It Came Upon the Midnight Clear.
Okay.
I haven't
So
done those in a long time.
no worries. I was going to say, first and foremost, if you would like to, we can leave the Christmas stuff until next Christmas if you want to, or you can still practice the Christmas songs. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Let's leave the Christmas stuff until next year.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. So then really the only thing is, am I correct that the only thing you have on the go right now is March of the English Guard?
Yeah.
That's fine. I sent over some new sheets. Fingers crossed. Did they come your way?
Well, I haven't even heard about any new sheets.
Okay. Can you ask, is your mom home?
Yeah, I'll go get her.
Check and see if I tried scanning some notes over to see if they could print for you. Check and see if they came.
All right. We actually have it. It's this.
That looks like it. Sweet. Awesome. So you can, if you want to, you can punch holes in those later. I'm just finding everything is
there's already
all
holes in
over the
them.
place. So I just have to find where I put your, there's Marshall, gotcha. Okay. So what I'm going to suggest that we do first, also, do you have a pencil close by that you can use as well? You're set. You're set. Awesome. Okay. Let's start with the March of the English Guard. Let me hear you play the March of the English Guard, and you can just play it as a solo for right now. Wow, that was amazing, Marshall. So, and Braylon mentioned to me when she had her lesson that you guys have tried it a little bit together.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I have only one thing I want you to work on. The second line. Do you see where it says measure 3? So the second line of the music.
The one under the
Yeah.
first one.
What I want you to do is on the third note, so it goes F sharp, D, and then we get the F sharp again. I want you to circle that note with your pencil. The third note. So there's staccato, staccato, and the third note gets a circle. And just to make sure you and I are on the same page, I did a terrible circle myself. But hopefully your circle is in the same spot. Can you sort of see my page? Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
I see.
Awesome. That note that has the circle needs to be held a little longer. And that circle is your reminder to hold it. 1, 2, hold. Can you play those bars, 3 and 4? Are you able to just do it from that spot?
Yeah, I'll try.
Go for it. Awesome. Now, once you play the hold note, you do have to play the F sharp an extra time. 1, 2, hold, play again.
Oh, yeah.
Try it one more time. Awesome. Now listen to me play it one more time. You're like 95% there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Try it one more time. You got it. Now, why is it important that we keep the rhythm nice and steady there? Why is it important if you're playing with Braylon?
Because doesn't she make me like time like to also do her part?
Exactly. So the two of you have to be together. The two of you have to be together when you're playing it. Now, before we leave it, do you happen to have your USB stick handy? Is it in there? Awesome. Can you find the March of the English Guard in your USB stick? So you just have to put the USB stick in, and then do you know how to find the tracks?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're looking for March of the English Guard. There's probably maybe 2 tracks in there for you, at least. And it might just say March of.
What is that?
Do you see that there?
Hold on. Oh, that's Braylon's.
Aha.
Hold on.
Now, Braylon's could have it too. It's possible.
Oh.
She may have it too.
I'll go get mine.
Okay, no worries. Awesome. All right, so let me know what you see come up in your file for March of.
Alright, yeah, March, yeah, I do have it.
Is it showing up?
Yeah, it's showing up. It's right here, March of, and then it's a D.
And what does it say on it?
March of D.
And is there just one?
Yeah, there's just one.
Okay, can you press the play button?
Well, do you mean like just? There's also like a secondo. I think it says March of Sex, so I'm pretty sure that's a secondo.
And I'm so sorry. You'll have to speak a little louder towards the microphone.
I think there's also like the secondo.
Okay.
part.
It doesn't matter to me. I would suggest you pick either one, but then just press the play button so I can hear a little bit of that coming through. Yeah. Now, do you know how to balance it so that do you know how to set the balance so that the track is not quite so loud?
Yes, I do.
It's where it says song, you just bring the song down to like 70 or something like that. And then listen to the speed and see if that speed is comfortable for you to play at. Is that a little fast or is that a good speed? To get the speed slower, is that speed good for you or? Yep. All right. Hit stop and play it one time with your accompaniment. That was amazing. Good for you. Did you notice on that second line where it was a little trickier? Just a little bit, that little bit of trickiness? So yeah. I would suggest if you can, once a day, when you're doing your practice over this week, once a day, try it with the accompaniment. Before you know it, what happens, it's kind of like French immersion. I'm using school as an example. But do you notice when you're doing a lot of French that you speak it more when you're doing a lot of French?
Kind of.
Kind of. I think you'll notice that rhythm.
I usually speak English.
Okay.
Not a lot of French.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll discover though that by just playing it once a day with that track, you will get that you will not miss that rhythm, and then you'll play it with your sister, and she'll be a happy sister when she's playing with you. I'm very excited about that one. I definitely hope that you guys will play it for the duets recital, because that's going to be coming up. But also, I seriously would consider doing it in the festivals this year. It's a step up from you did, what was it, the Russian sailors dance that you did last year? Yeah, that one was way easier than this. So it's a step up. So I would recommend definitely that you look at that. So let's look at some new stuff now. So we're into new things. And I'm going to look at the one called Powwow Dance. If you can get that page that says Powwow Dance. And on the Powwow Dance, it says at the top of the page, new flats. Now, have we seen, it's the one called Powwow Dance. I think it's right there. Yeah. So, have you seen flats before in music? I know we saw some sharps in your March of the English Guard. Have you seen a flat before, the ones that look kind of like a fancy letter B?
Yeah, it's basically just a B sharp.
Oh, right. You had them in the Little Drummer Boy, didn't you? Maybe? Or no?
No, sure.
Maybe not in Little Drummer Boy, but I'm pretty sure we saw flats somewhere in one of your Christmas songs. Maybe it was it came up on the Midnight Clear?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Midnight Clear.
So, I often look at a flat as looking like a small B. Some people don't look at it as a small B, though. They see a half of a heart with a line, and I totally can get that as well. But it says new flats, and I apologize for whatever reason. I'm getting notifications sent to me now on my laptop. So if you hear a ding, that's just a notification. It's just my calendar going off here. So it says, a flat lowers the note 1/2 step. When you see a flat, play the note closest on the left. When a note is marked flat, it remains flat to the end of the bar. So find for me a letter E, a regular letter E. Excellent. Where do you think E flat would be? Excellent. Now look at the Powwow Dance at the end of the first line. You've got 2 middle C's, and then you get an E flat, and that E flat stays E flat for the next one too. So it's like C, C, E flat, E flat. Try playing those first 4 notes in the right hand. Excellent. What finger did you play the E flat with? Finger 2 or finger 3?
Finger free.
Finger 3, awesome. Now, on the next line, it goes D, D, E flat. So if I do the first 2 bars with the right hand, C, C, E flat, D, D, E flat. Try that from the end of the first line. Awesome. Now the next bar goes C, G, G, F. Try that bar out. Awesome. Then the next bar is easy. E flat, 2, D, 2. Try those bars. Now go all the way back to the beginning and play just the right hand. Don't worry about the left hand yet. We'll add the left hand in a second. Awesome. Now try the last line by yourself. Just the right hand. That was so good, Marshall. That was really, really, really well played. Now the left hand plays just 2 notes, C and G. And it's kind of constant. Try playing those left hand notes, just C with your baby finger, below middle C, and G with your thumb. Excellent. Now, those left hand notes are supposed to represent something in Indigenous culture. If you take a look, I know the picture is a little in the top right. After it talks about new flats and powwow dance, what do you see in the picture that looks kind of like this?
Drums.
Absolutely. Do you know what those kinds of drums are called in Indigenous culture?
Powwow drums?
They can be powwows. Have you ever heard of tom-tom? Have you ever heard of that, tom-tom drums? Yeah. And tom-tom drums, interestingly, have a pitch to them. They actually have a pitch. And those pitches are 5 notes apart. C, D, E, F, G. So it's supposed to represent boom, 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 the sound of the tom-tom drums, basically. That's what that's supposed to be. So what I want to do for you right now, Marshall, is I'm going to play this piece for you one time. And if you would like to, I'm going to suggest that you mute your side of the Zoom call. All right? And then what I'm going to ask you to do is if you would like to try and play a little bit with me, you can, or just watch the notes. So follow the music. So keep your eyes on the music. So maybe turn back towards the music so that you can follow the music. And either follow the music or play along with me. And I'm going to position, at least that you'll be able to sort of see my hands a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put my baby finger on C, below middle C, my thumb on the G. I'm also going to get that middle C ready for my right hand, and I'm going to go super, super slow. You can play with me or just follow, up to you. I'm going to play it right now, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can unmute your side of the Zoom call now. All right. And what did you do while you were, did you just listen? Did you try playing a little bit along? What did you try?
I just listened to that.
Listen? Absolutely. Do you feel comfortable to try it slowly with both your hands right now? Give it a go? Absolutely. Go for it. That was amazing. How did that feel to play?
It's actually pretty cool. I like it.
Oh, it's a great song. I love these kinds of songs. I love especially the ones that do have that indigenous kind of sound. They're pretty cool. Marshall, you played it really, really well. I think you should play it one more time. Give it a whirl. One more time through. No complaints on my end. Awesome. Now, Marshall, as always, every time you memorize a song, every 5 songs that you memorize, whether it's piano or singing, you earn a free music lesson. So, not saying that you have to have it memorized by next Wednesday, but if you wanted to, you could work away at it and look at it this way. I know your mom and dad would probably be very thankful if you were to earn some more free music lessons. You've already earned some this year, haven't you? Yeah, you've already earned a couple, so that's amazing. So I'm going to suggest that you should have another page that says flats on it and another page that has flats on it. So once you get that next page, let me know which one if you can bring it close to the screen. I'll take a look at which one you have next.
Which one?
And it doesn't matter to me which one you choose, so pick one of the 2 pages to start with. That one works? Absolutely. So it should say flats. Flats change the sound of a melody. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it says, in each box, circle the melody your teacher played. So you kind of heard the sound of the powwow dance, and it says flats change the sound of a melody. So you have a choice of either picking the top line or the bottom line. And when you circle the melody, you can either circle the whole melody, so it can be like, if you want it to be the whole melody, or you can just circle the first, like the treble clef and the 4/4 if you want to. It's up to you. You can make it a big circle or a small circle. Okay, so listen carefully to the first one that I play. If it's either going to be the top line or the second line. Was it the top or the bottom line?
Bottom line.
Absolutely. So you got that one down. Now let's listen to number 2. Which one?
Do it again.
Yeah.
Repeat it. Bottom line.
You know what? I think it was the top line for that one, because listen to the bottom line. It's that. So for me, I'm lazy. For number 1 and 2, I circled just the beginnings of those lines there. You could probably kind of see it. I know that the camera is showing both sides of it. Okay, so we're now on to number 3. So number 3 could be the top line with no flats or the bottom line with the flats. Listen carefully to number 3. Top or bottom?
Could you do it again?
Yep.
Top.
It is the top, absolutely. And then for number 4, it's the only one that's left, so I'm going to do it.
Bottom one.
It is the bottom. Okay, so here's your job before we leave it, and then you'll be able to put a check mark on that one right away. I want you to put that page up on the music stand, And I want you to play the ones that I played for you. So for number 1, play the bottom line. And you only have to play with your right hand for these ones. They're all in the treble clef, so just C, D, E flat, F, G, F. Yeah, you just have to play just that one line. Awesome. For number 2, you're going to play the top line. So there'll be no flats on this one. Awesome. Number 3, it is the top line. Excellent. And number 4, it is the bottom line. You got it. And you can choose how you want to mark down that you've done that page already. You can put a happy face at the top, or you can put a big check mark, something to let yourself know that you've done that. Or if you have your own stickers, you can put a sticker or a big, gigantic check mark somewhere on there. Okay, that page is out of there. You do not have to do anything on it. If you wish to, you can recycle it after your lesson is over or keep it in your book. That's up to you. We're now going to look at the other page 14, that is flats. And this is where you will need your pencil a little bit. You might want to have something to write on, or you can just write at the music stand right there. So we're talking more about flats again. And it says, a flat placed in front of a note lowers the note a half step. Yep, and you can close the lid as well. That works too. If you're writing, just be careful when you're writing that you don't write too hard on the piano, just because you don't want it to go through onto the wooden part there. It says play the nearest note to the left. Find all the flats on the piano. Which 2 flats are white keys? So let's find, actually I'm going to get you to lift the page up. Sorry, Marshall. We're going to look at the keyboard again. So we'll look at the regular keyboard. So you'll have to lift up the lid for a second. Yep. Awesome. And you can just put the page, you can put the page on the music stand. Yep, I got it there. Yep, you can just put it up on the music stand. So let's find the first black key to the left of the letter D on just the regular keyboard. So find middle C at your piano right now. Just at your piano, just middle C. And then find the D above that. And so to the left of the D is D flat. Can you play a D flat for me? Then to the left of the E is E flat. Can you play E flat for me? Awesome. Now here's a tricky one. Is there a black key to the left of F?
Are you on left or right?
There's a black key to the right, but what about to the left? Is there a black key? No. So F flat does exist. It is the next key to the left no matter what. So if I have letter F, F flat is actually the same as the letter E. And we can call it both names. Can you play F flat for me? That's E flat. F flat is the next key to the left. It has to be a white key, actually. So there's F, then F flat is the same as plain old E.
Oh.
Yeah, that one is a weird one. We don't often see it. We usually call it E, but it does exist. So there's D flat, E flat, F flat is the same as E. Now, can you find G flat for me? Yep, A flat, B flat, C flat. So we have C, and we have to go to the next key to the left no matter what, whether it's white or black. And what's the next key to the left of C?
B.
B. So that's also C flat. So F flat and C flat can be white key flats, and they exist once in a while. Ask your sister. They hardly ever come up. They hardly ever come up, but we do need to know that there is an F flat that is a white key, the same as E and C flat. They're a bit of a pain They're a bit of a pain because we usually just call them E and B. Anyways, so on your page where it says which two flats are white keys, I want you to write somewhere in the box F flat, C flat, like this. And just write those letters. And now you can close the lid of the piano. And then what we're going to do is the activity says draw a flat in front of each note. When we draw a flat in front of the note, there are some rules that we have to follow. And I know we can't be quite as neat as the computers that draw the stuff.
Can I see the page again?
Pardon me? Oh, yeah. So we have F flat and C flat there.
Okay.
All right. Then when we draw a flat in front of a note, there is a rule that we have to try our very best to follow. The rule is we have to try to put the flat on the same line as the note. And we put it before the letter names. So you can see my E flat, or my flat right there, is not the neatest flat in the world. But can you see how it's on the same line as the note? And when I draw the flat, I draw it on the exact same line as this note. So that's what they want you to do in the activity, is it says draw a flat in front of each note. So I'll get you to do that right now, just what I've done there. And then we put it before the note. So have you already done that?
No, hold on. Wait, where do I put it?
So it says draw a flat in front of each note, and then there's a whole bunch of notes with boxes. We're going to do it on the very first one. And once you've done your flat, you want to draw it just to the left of the note, just the very first one. Only do the first one. And when you draw it, just to check on it again, is it going just around the first line there? Is it on the same line as the E?
Yep.
So if it's a little higher or a little lower, we can't quite tell if it's sharp or flat there, so it has to be on the same line. Now, yeah. If you want to, you can also bring it close to the screen for me to check as well, just to make sure you're on the right track with it as well. Hello there, Nicole. How are you?
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Yes, to you too.
Thank you.
Your eraser by.
And when we draw the flat, we draw it just before the note. And the reason why we have to draw it before the note is we have to be reminded that it's flat before the note. I did the second one as well. Once you kind of get the gist of doing it, Marshall, my suggestion is to draw a flat before every single note on both lines. So I'm going to do the third one. And if you want to take a peek, I know the camera is sort of showing the double-sided, but you can kind of...
It's actually okay. It's not bad at all.
Okay. You can see the first three, though?
Yeah.
Awesome. So
Yeah,
just
you
keep...
got it, Marshall.
Does that make sense, Marshall?
Yeah.
Keep going and draw flats beside to the left of every single note, treble clef and bass clef. So I'm kind of doing the work right alongside with you. Once you've got a flat written beside all those notes, just take a look again up at the screen and make sure yours kind of look like, and again, you don't have to be perfect, but your job is to try to keep it as much in the same line or space as the notes as you possibly can. All right, you've done all that work so far? Okay, now we have to figure out the letter names. So, can you figure out the letter name of the first note? It is in the treble clef, the very first one.
E?
It is an E. Now here's something interesting. We put the flat before the note, but when we name it, we put the flat after the letter name, the way we would name it, E flat. So your E flat should look like that, and you can draw the flat just after it there.
E flat, yeah.
Once you figure out the first one, can you tell me what the second one is? What did you get for the second letter?
Draw the flat symbol because it's an E flat. So
Where?
right beside it. Right beside the E. So like he said, when it's in, you got to put it in the front, but when you say it, it's E flat after. So, yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah, you got that one.
And once you get the second one, tell me what your second letter name is.
The second one is G.
G flat, absolutely. And when you get to the third one, just let me know what that one is.
That's D. D flat.
Did you say D flat?
Yes.
Yep, you got it. And the fourth one when you are ready.
A flat.
You got it. Good job, Marshall. And the last one?
F flat.
Fabulous. The first line is you're rocking it. Give yourself a nice big check mark at the end of the first line. Now the second line is in which clef?
Bass clef.
It's in the bass clef. These ones are a little harder to figure out. Can you figure out what the first note is?
I'm not sure which one it is.
Okay, so do you remember what the bass clef is also known as? It has another name. Do you remember that it has another name?
Hold on, I think I figured it out.
Do you remember what its other name was?
No.
It's also known as the F clef. Do you remember that, hearing it called the F clef before?
No, not really, but I do know.
Okay,
why.
if you don't remember it, it's possible I may not have told you, but it does have two names. So the bass clef is also known as the F clef. I'm going to show you a little trick. The little ball of the bass clef, which is the little ball right there, is where F is. And then do you see how there's the two little balls of the bass clef? On either side of those two little balls, on the fourth line, is the F. So if you take a look at the two balls of the bass clef right there, I know it's... Anyways, the one ball is on the fourth space and the other ball is in the third space. F is in between. So if I know that this is called the F clef, where that ball is, this note looks like it, does it look like it's higher or lower than the F?
Higher.
It's higher. Does it look like it's a lot higher or maybe just one note higher than the
One
fourth?
note higher.
It's one note higher. What's one note higher than F?
G.
G.
G flat. You got it. That's your
Mom.
answer. G flat. Okay.
There you go.
Now you have a starting point. I'm going to give you another hint. I'm going to look ahead. Can you tell which one is F on the line? There is one that's very obviously the F. Is it the second, third, fourth, or fifth note?
Third.
Third. I'm going to mark that one in. Now you've actually got 2 out of 5 done. You've got the G flat and the F flat. I wonder, do you think you could figure out the other flat notes? And so when you're naming them, you should have a G flat and F flat that looks kind of like that there.
Yeah, so what do you think? the other
So
ones are?
can you figure out one of the other ones? It doesn't matter, and you do them in any order you want to. Just tell me which one you're looking at, the second one, the fourth, or the fifth.
I'm looking at the second one. The second one.
The second one. What do you think the second one is?
Let me see.
Is it higher or lower than the F?
E.
It is an E flat. Absolutely. Got it. So now you should have G flat, E flat, and F flat there. All right. See if you can figure out the fourth and the fifth ones.
Is the fourth one D?
The fifth one or the fourth one?
Fourth one.
No, fifth, because you already did the fourth.
No.
Oh, it is the fourth. Yep, you're right.
The fourth one is D flat. D is in dog. Yep. And then the fifth one is
C?
C is in cat. Absolutely. So you should have G flat, E flat, F flat, D flat, and C flat. Now, I'm not going to worry about the last activity. It says most of the flats are on black keys. 2 flats, however, are found on white keys. Which 2 did we discover that were found on the white keys? Hint, they're up in the little box. Which were the 2 that we found that were on white keys?
G.
They're F flat. Yep.
And A flat.
There was F flat and
C flat.
And C flat. So we don't need to worry about getting green crayons or anything. What I want you to do is I want you to give yourself first off a big check mark on the page. So page 14 is out of there, or a happy face or something, or both. But what I want you to do is I want you to find set the page up onto the music stand right now where your music goes. And then I want you to find for me 3 of the notes that are on the page that you've got there. 3 of the notes at the piano. I don't care which 3 you find for me. They can be treble clef or bass clef notes, but just open up your music stand there and tell me what the first one is that you want to find for me. A treble clef or a bass clef note?
Of what?
Pardon me?
Of what?
Of these ones here. So I want you to find either one of the ones in the treble clef or the bass clef there. So tell me which one are you going to do? Treble clef or bass clef?
Treble clef.
Treble clef. And which one are you going to find for me? E flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, or F flat?
E flat.
E flat. Go ahead and play that one for me. Excellent. I'm going to play it after you to make it match. What's the second one you want to find for me? You can go in order if you. We're only going to find 3. You can do them in order, or you can mix it up. Which one? G flat. Play it for me. I knew that one was right. And the third one that you're going to find for me is?
D.
D flat. Go for it. You got it. Well done. You've done all that work, Marshall. That is awesome. Okay, so really the only pieces that you have to play are March of the English Guard and the powwow dance. And you may wish to memorize that one over this week as well. What I would like to do for the last part of your lesson is we'll do a little bit of singing and then we'll wrap up for today. So what I'm going to ask you for is you will need some sort of a device to access your YouTube playlist. So if you've got a phone or a tablet or something that can access your YouTube playlist, let me know when you've got that.
Yeah, I'll just go and sister down here.
Okay. And once you've got it there, let me know.
Where's your... Oh, I need my phone. I'll be right back. You get your phone. You get your phone.
So Marshall, I'm gonna suggest that we do for a quick warm up today. I'm looking at our warm ups in here.
Sorry,
We can either do a new tongue twister, which you technically won't need the video yet for it. So give me a quick second here. I'm going to tell you what we've got for our options for our tongue twister. We have a new one. I don't think we've done this one before. Daddy draws dinosaurs every day. I think that's a new one. Is that correct for you?
Yeah,
Daddy draws dinosaurs every day. So you have that option. Or we have, we may have done that one before. Yep, we did do Daddy. And we've done Eddie as well. Fat frogs flying past fast. Yep, we've done that one too. Flash message. That one is new. So there's our new tongue twister. Your choice, flash message, or we can learn a new warm-up called on the breath. Flash message or on the breath?
Flash message.
Flash message. Okay, your sister knows this one too. So, and I think she really liked this one as well. So it sounds a little bit like Grease Lightning, and it's really jazzy sounding. So it goes like this, and then I'll add the video into your playlist. So it just goes like this. Flash message, So what I want you to do for me, Marshall, is say flash message twice for me.
Flash message. Flash message.
Excellent. It's not that hard to do. So here's what we're going to do for today. You don't need your YouTube playlist for this one right now, but what I am going to do is I am going to add it in. So bear with me here. I'm just going to quickly add it in. So there's just one video of it with me singing it. I look sort of happy, I guess, doing it. Okay, here we go. So it should say flash message tongue twister warm up. Here's what you have to do for me. Like we did with the other one, will you mute your side of the Zoom call? And then I want you to try it with me. All right? And when you sing it, you're going to sing it in your natural voice, which goes, flash message, flash message. I'm only going to do it 3 times, so I should be able to do it in my high voice each time. If I get a little too cracky or croaky, I'll switch to my lower voice. So here we go. I would just want you to try it with me, and I'll give you one demo one more time. Flash or flash message, flash message. Here we go. We're going to do it 3 times. Flash message, flash message. Flash message, flash message. Last time. Flash message, flash message. And unmute your side of Zoom. And then I'm going to get you to, I'll do it one more time. Flash message, flash message. Your turn. Acapella.
Flash message. Flash messages. Did it.
Easy. You can see why it's a tongue twister. That flash message, you'd have to be thinking of it. Try it one more time. You did a good job with it, Marshall.
Flash message.
One more time.
Flash message.
Good job. I had to really train my brain because I'll tell you, when you said message, I did it too the first time that I sang it, and I was just like, holy moly, that's harder than it seems. So that I would like you to work on is the flash message for your warm-up, and it is now added into your playlist, and of course I've lost my pen. There is my pen. So for singing, I'm just writing here, tongue twister is flash message is our new one. All right, then I'm not going to worry about the new one, the new of the warm-ups, because I want to sing a song. And I know the one that you are most familiar with is our friend Ed. So I will get you to, if you can, find one of the videos of Ed in there. Bear with me here, and I'm just going to suggest, there's one with me singing it, Ed the Invisible Dragon with vocals.
Really?
I'd suggest to do it with the vocals. I would suggest to do it with the vocals from your playlist. So it's got me.
Ed the Invisible
If you can
Dragon.
find that particular one. And have you got your music for Ed the Invisible Dragon close by? Can you follow in your binder?
I got it.
Awesome. So I'll get you to hit the play button and sing Ed the Invisible Dragon. I have a dragon and his name is Ed. He sleeps in the space at the foot of my bed. He follows along wherever I go, but he keeps himself invisible so no one will know. He's Ed the Invisible Dragon. He's Ed the Invisible Dragon. He's Ed the Invisible Dragon. Oh, where did that dragon go?
Playing the record with a bat and ball.
A lamp gets smashed, but it's not my fault at all. It was Ed who knocked it down with his pointy, pointy tail. But no one seems to listen when I begin to wail. It was Ed the Invisible Dragon.
It was Ed the
Invisible Dragon. It Good job, Marshall. So just to wrap up your lesson, there's only one little thing I want to work on with the song, and then we'll be good with that. Where did I put my ed? It's in here. I know there. Yeah. All I want to work on is just one little tiny thing. It's the higher note when you have to do, it was it, the invisible dragon. Oh, not that one. Not that one. It was it, the invisible dragon. That one. I want you to send it up a little higher. I'm going to sing it once, and then I'll get you to try singing it a cappella. It was it, the invisible dragon. And really lift it up high. Try that by yourself.
It was at the invisible dragon.
It's there. Dragon. Give it a little more height. Do one more time.
It was at the invisible dragon.
Much better. Much better already. That's the only thing that you need to work on with it. Now, I noticed that I have a saxophone and piano version of it, which I just added to your playlist, but I don't think it's the right version because there's an extra verse to Ed the Invisible Dragon as well. I don't know if you knew that, but there is another version of the song with a fourth verse, and I think that version is the one that's the saxophone and piano one. So I'm going to make a note to myself to make up a new melody version for you to work with, because I want you to be able to sing not just with me. Another person that is really good to sing with is this person right here. Do you recognize who that might be?
Yes.
She's in your playlist. You can sing with her anytime you want to. So, well, of course, you also can sing with her anytime you want to at home, too. And she could help you with that as well. And you know that she's going to sing that nicely in tune because she did a fabulous job singing it when she was working on it. So you've got a helper at home that you can work with, too. Marshall, that's what we'll wrap up with for today. I hope you have the best week ahead. Do you think you'll have school tomorrow? I think pretty sure you'll probably have school tomorrow, regular.
They probably will be able to get
I heard by Friday it's supposed to be +8 in Belleville. So it'll start to melt away. Have you started hockey up again for the season?
Yeah, I already have my fitness black hockey. I actually have tryout right after this.
Oh, good for you. Well, good luck with the tryouts, okay? Have fun. Are you going to be trying for like a competitive team?
Oh, no. I'm already on select hockey.
Okay, which is that a competitive team? So did you say you have tryouts, or is it your Belleville Bulls, like your practice?
Tryland, yeah.